I always knew I was different. From the moment I could think, I felt it. A strange feeling deep inside, like I didn't quite fit in. The other kids played with toys. I stared at the sky. They dreamed of being firefighters or doctors. I dreamed of distant galaxies. My parents tried to understand. They really did. But how could they? They couldn't see what I saw. They couldn't feel what I felt. The pull of something greater. Something beyond our little blue planet. Something that called to me in the quiet of the night. School was hard, not the work. That was easy. It was fitting in that was tough. The other kids thought I was weird. Maybe I was. I didn't care about the things they cared about. Sports, video games, gossip. None of it mattered to me. I was lost in thoughts of cosmic dust and nebulae. As I grew older, the feeling grew stronger. The certainty that I didn't belong here. That I was meant for something else. Something more. But what? I didn't know. Not yet. All I knew was that the answers I sought weren't on Earth. They were up there, among the stars, waiting for me to find them.
From a young age, the protagonist felt a deep connection to the cosmos, a feeling that only grew stronger with time.
It was my 16th birthday when everything changed. My parents, bless them, they tried so hard. They surprised me with a trip to the local observatory. They thought I'd like it. They had no idea how much it would mean. The night was clear, perfect for stargazing. As we approached the massive telescope, my heart raced. This was it, my chance to see the stars up close, to maybe find some answers. The astronomer smiled at my excitement. He adjusted the lens, told me to look. I pressed my eye to the eyepiece. And in that moment, the world fell away. I saw stars, countless stars, burning bright in the darkness of space. But it wasn't just what I saw. It was what I felt. A connection. A pull. Like the universe itself was reaching out to me. Time stopped. I don't know how long I stood there, staring into the cosmos, feeling its heartbeat. When I finally stepped back, I was changed. The world looked different, felt different. I knew then, without a doubt, that my life would never be the same.
The visit to the observatory marked a pivotal moment in the protagonist's life, igniting a passion and a sense of purpose that would guide him forward.
That night at the observatory sparked something in me. A fire. A hunger for more. I threw myself into studying the stars. Astronomy books became my best friends. I spent hours online learning about galaxies and black holes. The more I learned, the stronger the connection grew. But it wasn't just knowledge I was gaining. It was something else. Something deeper. I started having dreams. Vivid dreams of floating in space, of visiting distant planets, of dancing among the stars. They felt so real, so familiar, like memories rather than dreams. During the day, strange things started happening. I could sense things before they occurred, know things I shouldn't know. It was as if the universe was whispering its secrets to me. At first it scared me, but then I embraced it. This was part of who I was, who I had always been. My parents noticed the change in me. They worried, took me to doctors. But there was nothing wrong with me. Not really. I was just waking up, remembering who I truly was. A child of the stars, temporarily lost on Earth. And now, finally, I was finding my way back home.
The protagonist's newfound awareness and abilities signaled a deeper awakening, one that connected him to the cosmos in ways he had never imagined.
It happened on a warm summer night. I was lying in a field, stargazing as usual. The grass was soft beneath me. The air was sweet with the scent of flowers. As I watched the stars twinkle above, something changed. The sky seemed to ripple, like a curtain being drawn back. And then they appeared, beings of light, shimmering and beautiful. I should have been afraid, but I wasn't. I felt at peace, like I was meeting old friends. They didn't speak, not with words, but I could hear them in my mind, clear as day. "Welcome back," they said. I stood up, drawn to them. As I reached out, my hand began to glow, the same shimmering light as them. I looked at my body in wonder. It was changing, becoming translucent, filling with starlight. I understood then. I was one of them, had always been one of them. They showed me visions of a home among the stars, of a mission to Earth, to learn, to grow, to help. I saw myself choosing to be born human, to experience life on this beautiful, troubled planet. Tears streamed down my face. Tears of joy, of remembrance of coming home.
The celestial encounter revealed the protagonist's true nature and purpose, a journey that began among the stars and led him back to where he belonged.
The celestial beings shared their wisdom with me. They told me of my true nature. I was a star child, a being of light and energy, sent to Earth with a purpose, to help guide humanity, to bring a little bit of starlight to this world. It was overwhelming, beautiful, terrifying. They showed me the vastness of the universe, the countless worlds teeming with life, the intricate dance of galaxies, the birth and death of stars. It was all connected, all part of a grand cosmic plan, and I had a role to play in it, a small but important part.
I learned of others like me, star children scattered across the globe, each with their own mission, their own way of bringing light to the world. Some were artists, inspiring with their creations. Others were scientists, pushing the boundaries of knowledge. And some, like me, were here to simply be, to love, to show kindness, to remind people of the magic in the universe. As the night wore on, I absorbed more and more the truth of who I was, the reason for my differences, the purpose of my life. It was like solving a puzzle I had been working on my whole life. Finally, everything made sense. I was home.
The days following my celestial encounter were difficult. I was caught between two worlds, the human world I had always known, and the cosmic reality I had just remembered. It was hard to reconcile the two, hard to know how to move forward. Part of me wanted to shout it from the rooftops, to tell everyone the truth about the universe, about who I really was. But I knew I couldn't. The world wasn't ready, and it wasn't my place to force that knowledge on others. I had to find a balance.
I went through periods of elation and despair, joy at knowing my true nature, sadness at feeling so alone, excitement about my purpose, fear of the responsibility. It was a roller coaster of emotions. But slowly, gradually, I began to find my footing. I realized that knowing the truth didn't change who I was at my core. I was still me, just with a deeper understanding of my place in the universe. I didn't have to choose between being human and being a star child. I could be both. I could bridge the gap between Earth and the cosmos.
Section 7. Finding purpose in helping others. As I came to terms with my identity, I began to see the world differently. Every person I met was a miracle, a unique collection of stardust, shaped by life's experiences. I saw the light in everyone, even when they couldn't see it themselves. And I knew that this was part of my purpose.
I started small. A kind word here, a helping hand there. Little acts of kindness that rippled out into the world. It wasn't about grand gestures or changing the whole planet overnight.
It was about bringing a bit of starlight into people's everyday lives, about reminding them of the wonder that exists in the universe. I volunteered at a local shelter, spent time with the elderly, tutored kids struggling in school. Each interaction was a chance to share a bit of cosmic love, to help others see their own inner light.
It wasn't always easy. Some days were hard. But even on the toughest days, I could feel the stars guiding me, reminding me of why I was here.
As I helped others, I found myself growing too. My understanding of both humanity and the cosmos deepened. I saw how interconnected everything was, how a small act of kindness could set off a chain reaction of goodness. It was beautiful, humbling, and it gave me a sense of purpose I had never known before. Section 8. Spreading Stardust, Acts of Kindness. My journey of helping others led me to some unexpected places. I found myself drawn to people who were struggling, those who felt lost or alone, just as I had once felt. I realized that my experiences as both a human and a star child gave me a unique perspective, a way to connect with people on a deep level.
There was Sarah, a teenager contemplating suicide. I spent hours talking with her, sharing the wonders of the universe, helping her see her own inner light. Slowly, she began to see hope again, to feel her connection to something greater than herself. Watching her heal and grow was like witnessing a star being born.
Then there was old Mr. Johnson, a grumpy man everyone avoided. But I saw past his rough exterior, saw the loneliness inside. I visited him regularly, listened to his stories, shared my own. In time, his grumpiness faded, replaced by a twinkle in his eye that reminded me of starlight.
Each person I helped was unique, each story different, but the underlying truth was always the same. We are all made of stardust, all connected to the cosmos in ways we can barely comprehend. By reminding people of this truth, by helping them see their own inner light, the protagonist was fulfilling his purpose. One small.
Section 9. Guided by the Stars. As I continued my journey, I found that I was never truly alone. The stars were always there, guiding me, supporting me. On clear nights, I would look up at the sky and feel their presence, their love, their wisdom. It was a constant reminder of who I was and why I was here.
Sometimes, in moments of quiet meditation, he could hear their whispers, gentle nudges guiding him in the right direction, encouraging him when he felt lost, celebrating with him in moments of joy.
It was like having a cosmic family, always watching over me, always there when I needed them. There were times when I longed to return to my celestial home, to dance among the stars once more. But I knew my time on Earth wasn't done yet. There was still so much to do, so many people to help, so much love to share. And so, I stayed, grounded on Earth, but always reaching for the stars.
The balance between his human life and his cosmic nature became easier with time. He learned to live in both worlds simultaneously, to be fully present in his earthly life while maintaining his connection to the cosmos.
It wasn't always easy, but it was beautiful. A dance between the mundane and the magical, between the earthly and the divine. Section 10. Reflections on a Cosmic Journey. As I sit here now, years into my journey as a star child on Earth, I am filled with gratitude. Gratitude for the path I've walked, for the people I've met, for the lives I've touched and been touched by. It hasn't always been easy. There have been challenges, moments of doubt, times when I've questioned everything. But through it all, the stars have guided me. The knowledge of who I am, of why I'm here, has been my North Star. It's led me through dark times and celebrated with me in moments of joy.
The protagonist has learned so much about the universe, about humanity, about himself, and he knows he still has so much more to learn.
I often think back to that scared, confused child I once was, the one who felt so different, so out of place. I wish I could go back and tell her that it's okay, that her differences are her strengths, that she has a beautiful purpose. But then I realize that's exactly what I'm doing now. For others who feel lost or alone, who sense that they're different but don't know why. My journey continues. Every day brings new opportunities to spread light, to help others see the stardust within themselves. I don't know what the future holds, but I know that as long as I'm here on Earth, I'll keep reaching for the stars. Keep bridging the gap between the cosmic and the human. Keep reminding everyone I meet of the magic that exists in the universe and in themselves.